Hey, it's Wahida from Metafix Wellness Center, going live tonight to do a collective reading. Today is 7/7. Today is a fantastic portal day of energy for healings. I know I was very busy today in the healing center, as well as readings. So I wanted to come on here and just see whoever shows up for a live reading, or to be able to just kind of reconnect with everyone, because it's been entirely too long since we've done these. Tonight, my focus is going to be a general reading. So in a general reading, you're just going to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is not for everyone. I am not for everyone. And if you want to go more in depth, you can always book a personal reading on my website, www.metafixwellnesscenter.com. I am a Reiki master, I am a shamanic practitioner, a medicine woman, and a psychic and a medium. What all of that means is I'm here to help you connect and reconnect back to who you truly are inside. Whether that's through a training class, through a healing session, or through communing with spirit. So I do a lot of things, and my website kind of has everything on there, but if you're having specific issues, always reach out to me directly on Instagram, on Facebook, or on my business phone number, all of which are online, and you can chat with me and we'll figure it out. I do love to do information sessions. It's a 10-minute session just to figure out what's going on and how I can best serve you, because sometimes things are a little bit more complicated than they might look. And I don't want you to book a regular basic session coming into the office when you needed something a little bit more. Very skilled as a healer, and so I love to have the opportunity to work with you when you're ready. Healing does take time. It's a shift. It's not a doctor's office. It's not a one hit it and quit it shot. It is definitely a space that you work on yourself inside your mental plane, your physical plane, and your emotional plane. And I am always happy to help you do that outside of my healing journey myself, as well as the ridiculous amount of trainings I've taken. I just finished yoga teacher training as well, so the body is also something that you can work on here. I also had 20 years plus of experience working in child welfare with abuse, abandonment, trauma, and neglect, from families to children of every array. So I never knew it at the time, but that was what was preparing me to be here in front of you today. So as I work on just centering, connecting, and calling in my guides, if you would like a reading, just let me know in the comments and in the chat, and I will add you to the list. So this first reading is going to be for the collective. This is the collective energy, whether you're watching this live or you're watching the replay. And if you're watching this on replay, just invite in your spirit team and your guides to allow the messages that you need to hear to come through for you, right? This is to help you in the area of life that you need, whether it's work, it's finances, it's business. There is a lot going on in the world today, but don't forget to worry about yourself. If you don't have a strong foundation, nothing else is going to work around you. All right, Spirit, what do we want to start out with today? What does the collective need to know who watched this? All right, so we've got a lot going on. The overall message is that you are not standing in your power. You're not standing in your power, in your truth, in your ability to be a leader, to be determined in what it is that you want to do in life and what it is that you want to generate to come into your life, right? Energy is a very funny thing. People always think, oh, I have this goal. I'm going to achieve this goal. Check it off my list. And then what? right? The energy of achieving a goal is fantastic. It's wonderful. I love that for you. But when you're in alignment with yourself, you can bring in the energy that you need through your work. It will feed you. It will grow you. It will help you become who it is that you're meant to become while you're here. So with your Emperor in reverse, there's a piece of you that is really not honoring yourself. You're not letting yourself step into the path that you want to do. You're not honoring that you want this goal, that you want to achieve these things. You're just kind of going with the flow of things. And I'm all about a flow, okay? I work with energy. But I also have a major to-do list, checklist, calendar, many apps that are controlling where I do and when I do it and how. Because I'm a Virgo and I'm organized. So there's a very strong piece of you that needs to, for lack of better words, get your shit together. All right? So when you're ready to honor yourself, step up and do the thing that you know you need to do. It's not that you don't know what you need also. You're very much aware of what it is you need to do, how you want to do it, and when you want to do it. You're just not doing it. So your Eight of Swords comes in with your overall, the thing that you're ignoring. And when you're, sorry, it was in reverse. There you go. So your Eight of Swords in reverse is telling me that you know, right, the mental things that usually are pulling you and tugging you and doing this dance around you, you're not giving any energy to. You're not giving any shits about it. You're just living your life. And that flow of energy that needs to come in because you're in alignment with the thing that you're doing is really it's like that missing link for you right now. So pay attention to those signs that Spirit gives us. Pay attention to the way that your Spirit team communicates with you. And if you don't know how to do that, definitely book a session with me. I'll help you. I do coaching also. So your Spirit team is communicating with you all the time, every day, throughout everything that you do and you work on. There's a really unique piece of you that exists on multiple planes and dimensions, and it will communicate with you through spirit numbers, through angel numbers, through coincidences. Sometimes Spirit will communicate with you through the people that are around you. So those people may have a message for you. They may ask you, hey, are you going to this? Are you going to plan that trip? Are you going to do that thing? Have you booked this yet? Have you taken this class yet? I'm going. Are you going? And it just lights up this piece of you. And you have no idea why, but it's because your Spirit team is trying to guide you in a way that you will listen. It isn't always a direct, my girlfriend likes to say, I'm waiting on my email. You know who you are. And it's not going to be an email in your inbox. It's going to come through your friends, your loved ones, your surroundings, and the energy around you. Why? Because Spirit is an energetic plane. And so when that plane kisses this plane and they touch, you get a message. You can direct your Spirit team to give you a message directly, and maybe I'll teach you that later. For the rest of your cards, your Five of Swords. So the reason you're not basically stepping up to the plate in life is you are mentally overthinking it so hard. Your Five of Swords is oh my God. Oh, that's so funny, Patty. I just talked about you. I was just saying, my friend is always waiting for her email. So your mental plane is what is literally dragging you down and stopping you from letting yourself achieve and be in this flow of energy that you need to be in. You're worried about this. You're worried about that. Where is this going to come from? Where is that going to come from? And it's preventing you from the Sun card coming out, right? The Sun is a major arcana card here. We're not talking about, oh, this is just the energy of something. We're talking about a life shift. When you have a major arcana card close to, what is this, 19? Yeah, close to the end of the, close to the end of your arcana cards, which there's 21, 22 technically, then you are getting to the end of something. You're getting to the accumulation of something that you've worked on for so long. But you don't let yourself get there. You build up, you let this mental stress get in the way, and you don't let yourself have the freaking thing that is hi, I'm here for you. Hello, welcome in, right? Come on, bring it in. So when you're not letting yourself be in alignment with your truth, when you're not letting yourself be in alignment with your desires and your wants, and you're letting all the mental things get in the way instead, you can't ever achieve this like, oh my God, this feels great. This feels like a good vibe. This feels like exactly where I want to be and how I want to be and how I want to exist. You may get kisses of it, but you're not letting yourself have all of it. Why aren't we letting ourselves have all of it? Because we're not balanced. Our Page of Pentacles comes out to tell us that we're looking at everything in a way that we are not bringing in solitude, grounding. You need to bring in solitude, grounding, and focus so that you can allow this energy to rise up and to shift. When you can start your day with what I call your spirit toolbox, right? Whether it's going to be a meditation, a walk outside, a yoga class, anything that brings you back to who you are inside, who you truly vibrate as, and who your energy is, you're going to feel a lot more balanced and ready to take on your day. Now, pages are kind of like a 13-year-old kid running around. So it's almost like this is a new energy for you. This is a new way that you need to learn to live. And if you're just tuning in, we're doing a collective reading for everyone. So if it resonates, you take it. If it doesn't, let it go. I am going to do some one-card pulls a little bit later on. So as you allow yourself to find this balance in your day and you build from this energy, you will start to shift and grow through what it is that you're wanting to do, wanting to accomplish, because you started out with your Emperor card not doing what it is the thing that you're here to do. Okay? Now, once you get that page in balance, you let those things into your life, your finances feel solid, your job feels solid, your income feels solid, and feels solid and is solid are two different things, right? You have the things coming in that you need to pay for the things that you're expending. You'll allow yourself to let go of this woe is me, right? Your 5 of Cups is next. It's like, oh, my emotions, I'm so sad, da-da-da-da-da. I'm just going to be sad and depressed and just, right? You let all that go. You find the balance that you need. Your energy and your mindset will shift tremendously. Tremendously. This whole negative attitude that you come up with sometimes will start to dissipate. It will start to shift around you, and you'll learn how to be more in control of the mental. Next is your King of Wands. So our King of Wands invites in a different energy. This is usually our partner, our spouse, and they're out of alignment. When they're out of alignment, you're out of alignment too, because their energy is vibrating around you, your household, your home, your entire environment. And when this is off, you're off. They're not standing up to what it is they said they would do when they came here. They're not standing up for what it is that they almost like committed a promise is what I hear, right? My guides say that there's this very fine line in marriage between having balance, having abundance, not wanting to kill each other, and choosing and deciding to be happy. It's a little bit of that all mixed into one. Long relationships especially, this takes a toll on you, but also brand new relationships, this takes a toll on you, especially with big life changes that come in. Making sure you check in with each other to have that balance that we talked about earlier, the Page of Pentacles energy, having that groundedness with one another is really going to shift how energy flows in your household, in your world, and in your life, and in you. The 5 of Wands. Who are you fighting with? So you see the wands, they are fighting a battle, and it is not a battle that you want to fight. It's very interesting because you would much rather walk away. Your 10 of Wands is in reverse. The way that this person kind of brings this side out of you that you really don't know why or connect with is really just something that you're over. It's an entire section of behavior that you no longer wish to subscribe to. And this is very against your nature. This is what I'm hearing. Many of you that are on here that are watching this are very much like peaceful people who would like solitude, who would like easiness, who would like flow, which is why sometimes our Emperor is in reverse and our thinking is overthinking. It's thinking thoughts. I was gonna make a BTS joke, but that's okay. It's I have no thought. I have no think is what Jin says. I have no think, meaning I have no thoughts. So you're allowing yourself in this weird space to not fight the fight. You're walking away. And there's a little bit of both. So some of you are choosing, I'm not going to battle this today. I'm going to walk away, and it's a little dismissive. Some of you are choosing, oh, that's what you want to do? Well, let's go. I'm going to fight. I'm going to deal with this now. And there's no right or wrong answer for either one of those. The thing that feels most in alignment with you is going to be the thing that you want to do and that you should do and that you could do. If fighting it out at that moment seems reasonable, then do that. If the person is not in their right mind, if they use substances, if they have other things that are going on in their life, if they're angry, then those are times where you want to take a pause, you want to take a chill pill, and you want to let it all go before you revisit whatever the conversation is. That's super important when we get into this relationship marriage piece, right? This part about I'm right, you're wrong, it has to be this way, it has to be that way. No, this is a combination of two energies, of two souls who are living a path. And they have to have this space where they kiss, where they meet for alignment. Whatever that looks like for any relationship. That is going to look different for me than it is going to be for you. Only the two of you can determine what that looks like. It does not have to be to anybody's standards but your own. Okay? Let everybody else shut the F up. And you end with your Nine of Cups. There are so many opportunities that are coming into you, right? You started off with your Emperor card and not being in the place that you want to be. If you can manage your energy, if you can manage your flow, if you can manage your mindset, you will have access to so many opportunities, so many places of growth, and so much more like happier energy that steps in. There's a piece of you that really desires that and really wants that, and you don't have to look at, oh, I have to pick this, I have to pick that, I have to pick that, or I can't have all of these at one time. You absolutely can. That is entirely up to you. If you want to step into this light, it is up to you to start your day with balance, integrity, and flow. And when you do that, you will get into the space that you need to get into. So I guess everybody needed a little bit of a healing reminder today. I did mention earlier that you can communicate with your guides through lots of different signs and symbols, and you can ask your guides in particularly, what is it that I need to know and how? Show me a sign. So guides love to use things like, I know it sounds a little funny, right? But they like to use things like feathers. They like to use things like a chime or a ding. Oftentimes in my office, when I have a client that comes in that forgets to put their cell phone off, that cell phone will ding every time I'm saying something that their spirit team really wants them to hear. It will chirp, it will ding, I kid you not, every time. They like to use lights also. Lights will flicker. It's not a weird ghost trying to, I do home clearings. If you have ghosts, call me. But it's just a way sometimes for spirit to communicate. Because those are very different types of energies. It can be maneuvered and easily manipulated by your spirit team. Because it's a frequency. It's a fast frequency. So the other thing you can do is you can ask them specifically, hey, I really want to know, do I need to do this thing? Do I need to go on this trip? Do I need to buy this new whatever, right? Louis Vuitton bag. And you may need 3 signs in particular. So then I want you to show me 3 blue jays in the next week. You put a time frame on it. You pick a thing. It could be, don't pick we live in Florida. Well, if you live in Florida, don't pick a frickin' penguin. Pick something that's going to matter from where you live. And let the energy talk to you and pay attention. And you may see an actual blue jay. You may be driving through a complex and see Blue Jay Hotel, right? And all of a sudden it stands out to you. You may see a commercial that has a blue jay fly, but it stands out to you. That is the most important thing. It's not about when and where and how you see the blue jay. It is when it stands out to you and it resonates within you. That's the sign that you're looking for. So if anyone is on here that would like a quick 1 or 2 card pull, I'm more than happy to do so tonight. I haven't been on in a while, so go ahead and put your name or say, yes, I consent, and I will pull a card for you. I'll give you guys like 2 minutes. Alright, otherwise, I am going to pull a card. Oh, I love you too. You want a card? Patty's my yoga teacher. She's amazing. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for the rest of the week. You can always do it for me. Okay, cool. I got you. I used to do these years ago, and there would be so many people on here all the time. Oh, thanks. Me too. Who were like, oh, I want a card, put me on the list. So if you're joining in and you want a card, just say I consent, or I would like a card. I'm doing free readings today, and I'll be happy to pull one for you. So Spirit, Patrick, he's ready. What does Patty need to know right now? Well, okay. Okay, girl. Ah. Oh my gosh, this is so cute because it kind of looks like your daughter. So you have the Strength card that comes out right away. Now, again, Major Arcana card. So not just that you need to have strength in life, yada yada, right? There's a period that you're going through right now where you're learning a lot of things, where you're shedding a lot of things. I mean, we are in a Mercury retrograde, and we're still kind of in the midst of it too. So these pieces of you that are shifting and like recalibrating themselves are calling on you to have like a lot of inner strength and outer strength. And it's like pulling you in so many directions because you just kind of want to be like, bro, can we just chill? Like, can we just go to the beach today? Can we? Can I? Let me look at my schedule. Your Knight of Cups is here because you do have your Knight in Shining Armor, and they are always kind of there willing to listen to you and to hold space for you and to give you that thing that you're looking for or need. It's almost like they fill a void when you need them to. And it doesn't always just have to be your partner. It could be Laura. It could be whoever is in your life that is filling that space for you. But you always are led to the message you need to hear, the thing that you need, your emails. You're always led to your emails through people and through situations and through like this like very unique space that you've created in community around yourself. So that's the beautiful thing about, even though you are in a space where you need to pull a lot of strength right now, there is a lot of support in your community that exists. It may not look how you want it to all the time, is also what I hear, but it exists. Your 10 wheel card is also coming out. So this is also a major arcana where balance is like the major key of this, because in the wheel you can pivot. You can pivot to, you see how there's like light energy and dark energy? So you can pivot to like the side of you that's like, I'm just over it. And you can pivot to the side that's like, yes, it is love, it's light, blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, wear your email. I'm going to get you a shirt that says that I am your email. So, when you're kind of getting this back and forth pull, it's difficult for you. This is like a way that you are the only person that can determine like if you go to the light side or you stay on the dark side that day. And it kind of causes like, it feels like it causes a little bit of like emotional drain and distress, and that's what like the dark side is, right? There's no like darkness there or anything like that. It's more of just like your energy being pulled, right, in a way that you're not in alignment with, for you in particular. So you end with your Knight of Wands. She wants to be, oh, you did say this. She wants to be by the fireside. Fine. Drumming, having a good time, just letting herself be free and letting her like energy out, right? There's this piece of you that just needs to like loosen up and let go and sit in a drum circle. You know, I found a group on, I think it was Facebook, Where it's like a drum circle at TY Park, not TY Park, more further north by Palm Avenue, north of the studio, Palm Avenue and Griffin, like that, whatever, Treetops, I think is that over there. Yeah, you're right. There is a drumming circle that happens over there. So I don't know that we could light a fire there, but we have backyards. But you may want to check out drumming circle one night. I'll go. My drum is in my trunk like all the time. Unless it's at the office. So get that, like, you need to do that to heal this whole thing that you're going through. So give yourself some space with that and, like, just plan it and be like, hey, we're going. And we'll go. Okay. Thanks for letting me read you all. That was fun. Alright, if anyone else is on here... Yeah, no fire. Yeah, I don't think that we're allowed to set a fire in the national park. Or a city park, or a county, or any park. It's a problem, you know. So, one of the things I want to end with before I end is to let you know that I do have a couple of classes coming up. I have, a couple things. Patty is part of a collective where she offers retreats. So look up Prima Wellness and you can find their Italy retreat. I think there's still a couple spots open. And Tuesday the 14th, I'm going to have a new moon journey. So we're going to do it online. A journey is a shamanic tradition that we use in order for you to be able to meditate. But I, as a shaman, will lead you. You're welcome, Mama. I, as a shaman, will lead you through this journey in order for you to get to the kind of meditative space that you want to get to. With new moon energy, this is a place where you're going to look at what to create, what energy to bring into your life that day. So it's a beautiful space to do a journey with the collective. The class is going to be online. It's $25 a person. I'll have the link up tomorrow for you to register. I was too tired today because I went to yoga. And I did a lot of healing sessions. But the class will be at 7:30 online on Zoom, so just like this. And when you get yourself registered, you'll get a link directly to your inbox and you can sign on. It will be recorded if you need it sent to you as well. So if you can't like go at this specific time and you want to catch the replay, you can also do that. And outside of that, we'll be doing those for new moons and full moons. Full moons can be a little different. Full moon, we're going to have a little bit of shamanic fire ceremony going on online. Don't worry, I'll teach you everything you need to know. You just need pen, paper, and a lighter, and a candle. That's it. And maybe some flavored water. And some sage. Whatever. You'll be fine. So, tarot. Oh, everybody asked me to teach tarot again. So I am going to teach tarot again. The guides have agreed. So tarot class, it's not starting until August because I have some trips to take. And so I won't be back in order to do like a every other week class until August. So August 19th, you can look forward to tarot class with me. So just the way that I was talking about a lot of the cards today, we have what's called major arcana cards. We have, that's a major arcana card, with minor arcana cards. And each of them have a suite. Each of them have a lesson behind it. The knights all have like a theme. The queens all have a theme. So there's a lot of unique ways that I like to use teaching tarot to people. And just making it like easy. It isn't entirely about memorizing the card, which a lot of people get tripped up on. It is, however, about the type of deck you use. You can see that this is a different kind of deck. This is what's called the Light Seers Tarot deck. I like to use these when I'm on lives because so much information is in one card for me and how I read. So reading tarot is about learning your own personal psychic clairs, how you receive information, how you connect, as well as the actual card. The card is just the piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. Right? Everything is coming from your team, your guides, and your channel. And when you learn the piece of paper, that's great. You programmed what we call your dictionary, which is your brain, for your guides to be able to communicate through. Otherwise, they're going to communicate other feelings and senses through the types of clairs that you use in order to be this beautiful psychic or medium. You don't have to have any experience. You don't even have to know what the hell you're doing. I will teach you everything you need to know. You can be a psychic or you can be a medium. It doesn't matter to me. It works either way. You will probably have a lot of homework. You will have some homework, enough homework to actually be successful. Because I'm not just training you to talk to you, I'm training you so that you can read. So if you want to do that class, that's going to be bi-weekly for 6 sessions, starting in August 19th. Again, the information will be up tomorrow, and you can find out more about that. Reiki is tabled for the summer. I have one Reiki 3 class, so if there's any masters left out there who need to take Reiki 3, whether you're my lineage or another lineage, doesn't matter to me. So we had a lot of people go through yoga class, so if anybody in there wants to take the 3, or anybody out in the community who just doesn't want to take it with who they're taking, they want somebody different, my 3 is very, very tuned in and specific to how, basically how targeted you can be with your Reiki. And if I have new students, I go over all the basics again so that you can refresh yourself. You don't have to stress out about studying before you get there. You should meditate and fast. Like, there's a fasting guideline for Reiki 3 class, but that Reiki 3 is going to be August 15th, and that's a Saturday all day at my office at 10 a.m. And Reiki 1 will start back up again in September. I already have 2 students for Reiki 1 in September. I like my classes small. I mean, I'm all about it if a bunch of people sign up, but I really like to make sure that the person that I'm training knows what the hell they're doing when they leave. Okay, so outside of that, that's everything on my list. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in and being here. I will be live a few times a week, again, back in action. I am, like I said, going to be traveling the beginning of August to go do some very fun things that my friends encouraged me to go do. And I'm very excited about that, because you should live your life. YOLO. You only get one. Well, you only get one, like, again and again and again and again. It's all good. I'm here for it. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can comment on this, and I will try to message back when I'm not, like, working on a client. It's gonna work out. I'll talk to y'all about it. Have a great night and stay healthy out there. We've still got another week and a half left of maybe 2.5 weeks left of this Mercury retrograde vibe. So just hang in there, do the best you can, get to your appointments early because you'll probably be late, and drink a lot of water. Have a great night. I'll see you soon.